Hello everyone, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Here we are, finally online again. Finally with you tonight. Thanks for being there. Thanks for joining me. The 5 of you who are here. I think 5, I don't know. Number keeps turning into 3 and 5. I don't really know what it is. It doesn't matter. Whoever is there, thank you for being there, and whoever's watching later on, because many of you I know watch later on, so thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for watching and for following this live stream where we're building games with THREE.JS. We're making games that run on the web natively and that we can play directly on any device. Yes sir, that's the idea. So yeah, let's play, okay? Let's try it out. Okay, so I'm gonna drink my first mate. No, that wasn't enough. Where's the water coming out? Water's not coming out of the thermos. Okay. All right. We're ready to start. Okay. So, if you're there, if you're new here, my name's bsky. I'm Martin, whatever you want to call me. And we're here to build games for the web. And we're building a vertical scroller system that is supposed to be actually a scroller game, like procedural scrolling sort of game. That is supposed to generate this system to be able to do vertical and horizontal scrollers procedurally. Sort of like, imagine you could do a Flappy Bird and at the same time you could do a I don't know, space shooter, something like that, with the same system by simply adding new assets that you want and a few other things. So yeah, let me get you right to it so you can see what's going on. So yeah, if you're new here, say hello. If you're no one here already, just say hello in the chat anyway. We have Harrison Golan there saying so true. What is truth? What is true and what is not? I don't know what is that mean. What's that mean? But hey, yeah, it's true. It's definitely 100%. I agree with you. We're streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. We don't have anyone on Twitch today, which is strange. But hey, who knows? So yeah, let's go. I'm gonna share the screen with you, and gonna go in here, and yeah, I brought you something as well, but I'm gonna get there. Just wait for me. Wait a second. Yeah, leave a like while you're at it. Leave a like, subscribe, and all that. All right. Also follow if you're on Twitch. Well, there's nobody on Twitch, so but yeah, let's get us here. Okay, so here we are, Rogue Engine. Let's play this so you can see what we have. So press A and D, and you have this car showing up in this. Oh, I died. Oh, look at that. Does that have enough space there? Where is the let's see the walls. Where are the walls? Let's see. Let's make these far bigger on the 60 here. Let's make the walls as well big. Like we want the walls also to be, you know, they take, when you update them from the scale here, you need to reselect them to see the debug there. But yeah, just come here. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So hit play. Yeah, there you go. So you see these cars moving around, and whoa. Yeah, those green ones. Oh, we died. Yeah, but these green ones, they can move. They can still move while when the game is over. So we should fix that, obviously. But we saw one right over there that kept moving through the wall. So we're going to wait a little bit. We're just going to see it moving. It has a little chance of moving, and it chooses which side it will move. So we'll wait for a little bit. We'll see if it decides to move to this side, if it keeps going, or if it comes to this side. Oh, look, there. So it stopped. It tried to go that way. It didn't. Maybe we should move this. Yeah, we should probably move this thing a bit further in. Like give it a wider berth, right? Probably. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. So maybe we pull the sensor in a little bit more. 5.8 we did, right? So let's do 5.4, 5.2. Do 5.2, right? 5.2. We don't let it go that other way. 5.2. So let's just hope it doesn't disallow them from moving at all, right? But yeah, they'll stop there. Ah, we died there, right? Well, let's see what this one does. It goes there, tries to go there, can't. Okay. Yeah, we can do a limiting sort of saying, okay, you can't go further than here. We can do with the X, like Dumbbell Ren said. It probably makes more sense. Yeah, Dumbbell Ren said that in the previous stream. But yeah, the problem with that obviously is that we can't. It's hard to do that programmatically, in the sense that we have to set that per scene. So we would need to have on each scene, or on each one of these tiles, we would need to have that limit set. So that's the difficult part, I guess. Yeah. but it's not impossible, I guess. I don't know. I think it would be best if it would just stop whilst it hits that, because we see that it's hitting the collider there, but it doesn't really stop. I mean, or it stops way too late. It kind of hits this other one, and that's when it kind of stops. But yeah, I would like for it to, actually stop. Okay, so it's a sensor. Yeah, this is fixed, obviously. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try. Okay. Oh, we have Iris MTS here. Is that right? Is that right way to pronounce this? Iris MTS. Saying, what program is this? Looks like Unreal Engine. Well, it's Rogue Engine. It's to make web games, right? So let me show you, right? So we have this address here. This runs on any browser, right? So this address is my local network, right? So I can play that on my mobile device. You see that there, right? We can play the same thing we're playing there with my mobile device. See, it's the same game. It's the same thing running on mobile. Yeah. Oh, what did I do? I closed it. I didn't mean to close it. But yeah, basically you can run the game on your mobile device and debug it like we're doing here. Yeah, because it runs on any device, basically, with a browser. So if you have a browser, it runs a modern browser, at least, right? No, an ancient browser, or something like that. But yeah, you can run it on any device with the browser, basically. Okay, so game, not the engine. All right, so let's play here, and let's see. What else should we show here? Oh, yeah, let's look at that for a second. The wall is quite inside already, but it doesn't look like it's affecting them. I mean, it looks like they hit the wall. They hit the sensor here, right? But it keeps moving through the sensor. The sensor doesn't really stop it. Well, the sensor should stop it. Like, the sensor should just stop them right in the way. Let's just say, no, stop moving, something like that, And I have a fear it's not really stopping it. So it says, oh, it's only for Iris MTS says, is it only for web only, or and in mobile and in iOS, or only in browser? So it's basically the same, because you can wrap this on something like Cordova or anything like that. You can build an app, but why pay Apple? Why pay Google when you can just give people an address and they can play on their browser? Just, at the end of the day, you can make there's a HTML to web. If you write like HTML to web, I think it's .com. But you can go there and like with the 2, right? HTML number 2 web.com, I think it is. And that, for instance, you can drop there your game and your keys and all that, and it will build your for your Android or iOS app from a browser game, basically from a web app. But what you have here is web app. So like most apps in the iOS store and the Google store or anything, but obviously these games run amazing in the browsers. You just saw that. I mean, it runs great. So because it's 3.js is super fast. So yeah, I mean, it's how do you call it, multi-platform by default, I guess. Yeah, that's amazing. Any browser that has WebGL, which is I think like 99% of browsers nowadays. Maybe some TV browsers don't have WebGL, but most browsers do. So yeah, you can just use that. But yeah, so it runs on any device, and you can wrap it on a yeah, you can use a wrapper to also with a in the, like for instance, this is a web app on Electron, right? So you can make it into a desktop app. You can make it into a desktop game, like this one. Like this is a desktop app that is actually a web app. That's what Rogue Engine is, right? So yeah, you can join our Discord, and we if you want to build stuff with it, and we can help you out. We have a Discord. You can see it in rogueengine.io there. You can see the Discord link there. You just touch there, and you can join. I think it's in the description too. I think it's in the description of the video, if you're on YouTube at least. It's probably somewhere as well on my Twitch, but I really don't know. I have to check if I did that. I think it's everywhere. I think Discord link is everywhere, so you should be able to find it like this. All right, okay. Let's. Oh, I didn't close the thing. This is gonna cost us RAM. Let's see. Wait a second. Can I wait a second? Let's try this out. Let's come here and close this. Yeah, this should make us faster now. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, there you go. Sometimes when browsers open, it just makes things more. Oh no, wait, I forgot about this. Yeah, let's close this. Yeah, try close as much as I can to make things go as fast as possible. Smooth as possible. All right, because with the sharing the screen and all that, sometimes you can have we can have a different experience here. Okay, let's see, what can we do then? Why is the wall not stopping us? So here we are colliding. I'm gonna say we're saying if the collider we're hitting is not a sensor, then we go away, right? But we want to hit a sensor, right? So, and this is any vehicle out there, and yeah, we want to hit the sensor of that. Yeah, we want to hit their sensor. The problem here is trying to find all the body, object 3D. So we get the body. Okay, so we're using the body here, and we're getting the object 3D in the body. That's good. To get the obstacle. So we get an obstacle here, and when we do that, yeah, we reduce the speed because every other speed thing is working, but the sidewalls, it's like the sidewalls are stopping us there for some reason. Maybe is it the side speed thing? I'm thinking. Could it be that? Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Current side speed equals 0. Yeah, equals 0 there, right? So when we start, we say then current side speed equals this the side speed. Okay, so at start we set the side speed. All right, and then we're setting the side speed. We are actually moving. When we say we move, Yeah, we're changing lane. We're saying we're changing lanes. We're setting it to false here. And if changing lanes is false, then it comes back here and starts doing the whole thing, right? The whole stuff here. Otherwise, yeah, because it shouldn't be moving, right? Unless we decide to move, right? So if we're not changing lanes, we shouldn't be doing any kind of movement. But just to be absolutely sure that we have no issues here, that there's nothing going on at all, let's make the side speed 0. Let's make the side speed 0. So we say that instead of using side speed, we use curve speed, right? And we say that if we move, we say changing lanes is true, and this dot curve side speed equals side speed, right? But if we hit this, we say this dot side speed curve side speed equals 0, right? So every time we decide to move, we set the side speed again. Otherwise we say it is 0, just to make sure that there are no inconsistencies here. Okay, let's try it again. And yeah, we'll try to dine with one of these vehicles there. Yeah, okay. We'll see where this can only go over here and then over here. So let's see where it goes. We have to wait a little bit. I'm sorry. And probably we could make its chances higher for the vehicle, and that, like, we could hard code them for a little bit. And yeah, let's hard code them. Let's make them lane move there. We move. Lane move chance. Yeah, let's do it in the vehicle directly. Let's come here and say obstacles. Let's say this was the one that moves. We're gonna move it. Side speed, changing chance. We're gonna put it at 1 there, right? So probably 1 here. It's a lot. It's gonna move a bunch. It's gonna move a bunch. Let's save and exit. And let's see. Whoa, it's pushing the other vehicles. It should not do that. It should definitely stop. Like, it should stop 100%. It's not stopping because this one has a sensor, and the sensor should be telling it stop moving. But it doesn't stop moving. It pushes it out. Should 100% not. And why is it doing that then? Maybe the sensor is way too small for this one. Let's try it out again. I didn't die. I thought it was gonna die there, but I didn't. Okay, let's try it. Okay, there. We have 2. Look, they're pushing them. Shouldn't be pushing anything. Like, it's just go through. It tries to go there, it can't. So it stops, goes back. Let's see the side thing here. Should be more than enough of buffer. I mean, it should hit here, right? Because this is the sensor, right? This is the sensor. Should hit this thing and say, no, I stop here. Shouldn't just keep going. And in fact, it should be hitting that sensor with its own sensor. So when it hits the other car with its own sensor, it should say, oh no, I should stop moving, right? Right, so it say the range widens because its own sensor tells it, hey, let's stop. That's why also I didn't want to do, I think, the yeah, the other one, what's it called? That's partially, I guess, why I also didn't want to do the solution with the X, because the problem with the solution of using the X is that it doesn't really solve the problem, does it? Because you still hit all the cars and all that. So yeah, I guess it's that's a problem. Let's see how they move. There you go. Okay, let's see it moving. Yeah, still it goes so wide here. It shouldn't go so wide. It's like it's not trying. It's like it's not hitting the other sensor. It's like the sensor is hitting the or it's like it's waiting to hit, not with the sensor but with its own collider. It's like it's hitting the collider with its own collider. So weird. But let's yeah, let's see, because I think this shouldn't be a problem, really. It's kind of ridiculous that this is a problem. Go. Yeah, it should have already been absolutely triggered right there. Let's see here. Yeah. Should have been totally triggered by then. Yeah. Let's try it. Let's add the tile here just to see it with the sensor here. Yeah, I should be hitting the sensor, absolutely. It's true the sensor is a bit lower, but it shouldn't be a problem. I mean, the sensor is... this height of the sensor is not really a problem here. Or it shouldn't be, at least. Let's see. Yeah, you see that? It's like... See, it comes here, it keeps pushing the other cars. Well, oh, okay, it's respecting it there. Look at that. Seems to be... Oh, no, it's not. It is really not. It's like he wants to respect it and then it doesn't. Then it just goes and goes, no. No, I'm not going to respect the sensor. It respects the collider, but not the sensor. And it kind of respects it. Obviously not ours, because we are controlled by other forces. We're fixing our side, and we haven't stopped these yet on purpose because we want to test these things. So yeah, we haven't stopped these from happening on purpose, right? So yeah. Oh, I'm baffled by this. I really don't know what's causing this. Okay, let's see. So we're stopping it there. Sorry, just a second. Just want to make sure. Okay, no, it's fine. Sorry, I'm very sorry. All right, so we're translating there. We're moving but we shouldn't be, because we hit the other car. I mean, we know this. We know the speed thing is working because we know we're not pushing other vehicles in front of us, and that is, I mean, we're not pushing vehicles in front of us. We're just stopping right before them. So we know the thing works in that sense, right? But for some reason, but that obviously we don't stop moving there, right? We just change our speed. So in a sense, we're just synchronizing with the speed of the other vehicle. But in this case, it's like we're telling it to change lanes. We're telling it, hey, it's like it decides to go that way still again, right? And it pushes through. So perhaps we should have something that says that it can't go in the same direction if it hits something, right? So so maybe we need a smarter system, maybe, right? So that, because here's the thing, if it decides to go, since it's a sensor, right? Well, there's a collide there, but we either need to tell it that it's still hitting something, right? So that, hey, you're already hitting something, so you shouldn't. But we don't really know where that is, because we just know that we're hitting something. So at the moment that we're deciding at the moment where we decide the direction we move in, we don't really know where we are at. We just know maybe that we have hit something, we're actually hitting something. So the decision to move from there should be about like an easier decision here would be simply to say, move in the other direction when you move, you know, when you're going to move in the other direction, right? So in a way here, when we decide the lane move direction, we should probably say that if we hit something, instead of going random like this, we just simply decide to move to the other side. See what I mean? So we simply move to the other side. So it shouldn't be too hard. Simply we say, we get a, let's remove this current speed thing that we did, because I don't like it, honestly. In fact, let's just do, yeah, let's remove this. Yeah, let's remove this. It's just complexity for no reason. And let's yeah, let's do that. And what we'll do is we will move if we hit something. So we'll say hit something equals true, right? No, equals false, sorry. So here we say this dot hit something, okay? Sorry, equals true. And here we'll say that if we hit something, right, this hit something, we want to move, like if we hit something, we want to move in another direction, right? We want to move in this dot lane move there minus, oh no, minus this lane move there. So we want to move in the other direction, right? Otherwise, we find a direction we want, because we didn't hit something. We just want to move in either direction. But if we hit something, the next time we decide to move, we move in the other direction. Okay, so I think that should work. I think that should be enough. And we'll say this dot hit something equals false, right? So that we reset it every time we use it. I think that should be okay. I think we should be fine with this. Let's try it out, and we'll see. Oh no, I died too soon. I thought it was I saw the green van and I thought, yeah, that's okay. That's what I want. But no, that wasn't it. There. Okay, let's see the guy. Yeah, okay. Please go further. Please go further. So it was that, apparently. Let's see. Okay, I think it's that. I think it was that. Yeah. So we simply decide to go in the other direction. Yeah. Okay. Let's now I think it makes more sense to move the sensors now. Way too inside now, I think, for our current purposes. Let's put in 5.5. I think they're fine. 5.6, I think they were, and that should be okay. And 5.6, there you go, the other side. So we save this and let's try it again and see how it goes. There it is. Let's see two of them. I want to see them against other vehicles as well, because yeah, we're seeing them move correctly there. Okay. Okay. Now let's hit play again. Let's find one. No, that's not good. Let's find one that is against another vehicle. That wasn't it. They're moving way too fast for me to do this manually. Okay, we have this one can hit this vehicle here. Let's see. There you go. It stopped. Brilliant. It's nice to go the other way all the time. Brilliant. It can't go the other way. There you go. That's brilliant. That's actually brilliant. Okay. I love it. All right. Solved. Problem solved. Now we come here to obstacles. We come here and now we set it again to what it was. I think it's 005. I think it was. I think that was it. I think it was 005. We'll see. Did we set something else here? 300? No. I think we made the sensor a bit wider. We could make it a bit smaller again. I think it was 1.7 or something like that. Should be enough, I think. Let's save and exit. And let's try it again. Whoa. This game's getting hard. Oh no. I could have passed through there. It opened way. Oh my god, it opened way. That was good. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I think that's okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I like that. I'm happy with this. I'm happy. I don't know about you, but I'm happy with this. Harrison Golan's an average M3 driving experience. What's that? Is that a highway of some kind that I don't know, that I'm not aware of? Is that some highway? You'll need to fill me in with that. I have no idea about highways and driving, and I haven't sat on the wheel of a car since I don't know when. I don't know what the last time was. It's been a long time. It's been actually a very long time. Where is that highway, mate? Where is that? It's saying it's a highway. Let me know where it is. Like what part? City, country, place. Yeah. I think I'm better with rivers and mountains than I am with identifying highways. That's not the kind of data I have in general. But let's do okay, I'm happy with this. We need to do materials now. We need to do materials because I noticed some drops there the other time because our materials are not set correctly. So we'll do that. We have a game. We have a working game. We can start wasting our time now with the things that are optimizations. It's not wasting your time. It's just optimizations, you know, doing things the right way. We have a lot of things in our mesh here, and all of them have materials. Can we use the same material for everything? Well, this one is already set correctly, I think. Only the line. I don't think the line is set well. Can we make the line just like everything else? Like the... What about this poles here? These things? Light, curved. Yeah, we should definitely make these use all the same materials. So we have materials here, right, for the asphalt and all that. So we should probably make this line. There you go, the line. Should probably make this one also. Say line material. We should save this. Yeah, we can save this. It's just fine. And yeah. And we will it's in the UK. Look at that, it's in the UK. I don't know. I haven't been in many highways here, honestly. I usually take a train or the I don't know. I haven't been in many highways, honestly. I don't really know the names of the highways at all. I mean, any streets? I think I know more the counties that I know streets and highways. Well, the streets around here, yeah, I know. Like streets around, but highways, like probably hard no. The times I've traveled by bus. I use Flixbus a lot here, and but I do it at night, so I'm usually sleeping, and you know it's and yeah, I just haven't. All right, so let's do this one. Let's get this one as well, because this one has already, this one already has our material. Let's give this thing. I think we could just give it a payment thing. Yeah, that's okay. And fold matte. Yeah, I'll just give him the same. It doesn't. You see, nothing changed. See, it's the same kind of shit. So why complicate it? You know. Let's just use the same materials. Is it the pavement? Wait. What? No, this is the light. There you go. And this, I don't know why what I'm giving the colors to. Nothing changed, honestly. Brilliant. I'm happy with that. Fantastic. So let's we have a bot on Twitch. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm okay. Why didn't I use this? I have a prefab editor, and I insist on using this crap. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, I insist on not using it for some reason. Now, okay, so that's good and all, but now we need to fix the problem with these vehicles, because we have here a color map, which is great, but our vehicles don't really have that right now, so we need to fix this. Let's come here and let's open this. Let's come to our vehicle. Wheels are all the same. And then we have the body. And the body will use the color map. Let's see. Well, the wheels, everything's using the color map. So brilliant. This should be a great, fantastic, amazing, very performant thing. So let's come here and let's say save material. Okay. Okay, and it gives us the color map here already. It will extract it for us, but we can use the one we got. It extracts it for us, so we can already use it as is, right? But if you have another one, like in this case, when I got the models from what's it called, from Kenny, I got the color map already, so it will extract it for us, but we don't necessarily need to use the extracted one. Yeah, but that's good either way. But look at this. We now have this here, which is great. And they all have the same. Brilliant. I didn't know it. Okay, I am finding out that this system works this well. I didn't know it would work this well. I thought I would have to set it on every one of these, but apparently not. So I'm very happy with this. I am so happy with that. Because it was automatic and I didn't know it would be automatic. I built this. I want you to know that I built this. I didn't know I built it this well. Which is insane, right? I mean, I didn't know I had done something so good, so great. Well, this one is different. We'll have to set this one. Yeah. So far, so good, eh? But if they were all loaded at the same time, it would have worked. It would have worked if I had loaded them all at the same time. I think it would have worked just fine. It would have been perfect. Okay, let's try it out. Let's bring in the material here. Let's use this. Good for the body, the wheels. Should work. All just. Oh no, not this one. Not this. Not the, oh, what I did. Bleh. No. There you go. If we click, so we have to click and drag, right? Because otherwise, if we click like this, it will open the asset manager. That's one thing I wanted to. Yeah, there you go. Now we save and exit. Blessing surprise, as Harrison. Yeah, indeed. You know, when you find out that hey, this is not so bad. So now I know that I should have loaded them all together, and it would have worked just right away. Right, like just like that. And in this version, we don't have like because in the version I have in the 1.0 we already have like the control click, the multi select and all that. In this one we don't, so it's. We can't set the material so easily, which is kind of a pain in the arse. Okay, yeah, let's do truck here. We're making this, by the way, this thing here, it doesn't look like it, okay? It seems like so trivial, so stupid, but this will make our game so much more performant. Even it's already quite performant because this is not a very heavy anything, right? But it kind of was, because it was loading the color map every time. Right, so it was loading this texture for every one of these materials. So by extracting it and doing it the way I did, right, it's just saved it and then extracted the thing and just added the material to, because everything is in this color map. Now everything just runs this thing, so this one draw call, and you know, one draw call for each one of the materials. So instead of being one draw call for each, or two draw calls for each. So that is a great thing, you know, and it's a very lightweight draw call, and it's one single texture there, so it's less memory, right? Because it's one texture. Yeah, that's great. That's great. It's also run as an asset now, right? This is now a proper asset. So it will load asynchronously if we want to. We can make it synchronous and all that, but yeah, that's up to you again, right? What else? Did we load a color map everywhere? Yeah, save and exit. Now we come here. Which one? Which else do we have? I keep getting lost because I start talking and then I forget what I'm doing. We did this one, right? Did we not? Yeah, we did this one. Delivery truck's the last one. Yeah, so now we set these. We didn't add, this is the first one we did. We didn't add them to, you see the difference when you have like an object, like a group object with all these. It makes it so much easier to visualize. This is so disorganized, so ugly. All right, so we come here, we add the material here. If we add the multi-select here in this one, yeah, in this version, it would be so much easier, but we don't have that here. And I have like the version you have instead of my development version with the multi-select with everything. So yeah, that's a pain. Too bad. Save and exit. There you go. There it is. So now we have all of our assets are optimized. You know, we'll notice no difference here, but on a mobile device, that drop that we could have had like every time, you know, we have to load everything back, and maybe sometimes when sometimes when a material yeah, sometimes when a material like if the material is repeated in multiple things, you delete an object. This is so fun. This is so much fun now. Yeah. No, we lost. Okay. But nice. So that's fun. That was fun. This is a good thing, right? Let's remove the debug. We don't need it anymore. This was fun. That's what we want, right? We're building something that is already fun, and we don't even have a score yet or anything like that. We have no score. Something I will do as well, something I like doing for most games as well. Let's make it way more performant. Let's make it run on absolutely every device as smooth as butter. Let's come here to the renderer. Let me show you a little trick here. I have to put the, yeah, I don't like that I see this selection there. That's ugly. I have to put the parent default there. So the resolution here. This is a free aspect, right? Which this is the free one means that it will just be as big as your device resolution is, right? But what if we set it to something like, I don't know, 1024? Does it look way uglier to you? No. Right? Looks great. Looks fantastic. It looks amazing. It even looks like some granularity, some granules sometimes give it a bit more life. You know, sometimes it integrates things more into the visual. So I like it. I kind of like it. You can reduce the resolution even more to make it run even in a toaster. It doesn't look bad, does it? I mean, it's insane how good it looks. It's insane. It looks really good. Like, let's see, 400. I think even 400 doesn't look that bad. You can notice already the deterioration, but it's not too bad. And on a phone, for instance, it won't look bad at all. So you can run this on basically anything now. If you put it, let's put it at 800 or 600. I think it's fine. And yeah, this will be smooth, very smooth. on anything basically. Yeah. How cool is that? Yeah, 600. It's fine. Save that, and aspect ratio 915. Also, because the aspect ratio is quite small, we're not rendering that many things. So yeah, that will help us a lot. And yeah, we can fix the tone mapping if we want and all that. So yeah, I leave that up to you. How do you want things to look? You know, like you want the linear, you want. Oh, I think you can't do that on the while it's running. You know, because you can use the linear. See how the colors are very different there. You can use the sRGB. I like the sRGB way more in general. Some things are better with the linear. Some things are better with the sRGB. You know, you can use different. What do you call it? Tone mapping as well. The color space and the tone mapping. Yeah, because I was confusing the two. I was just using both there, but yeah, it's just ACS film. See how you can make it look different already, right? Give it another vibe, just with the colors, just with the tone mapping. Yeah, and you can change the exposure as well. So you want to make it, you know, yeah, a neutral one. There you go. Neutral one looks quite good actually. For this game in particular, I guess. I kind of like it. I think it's fine. I think this one's nice. Yeah. Only bit 1.5. It just turns up the exposure, you see. But yeah, I think 1 is fine. I like how it looks. Yeah, it looks nice. All right. Yes. Good. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Oh, I died. Yeah, just a little bit of a trick there. You can also set the shadows and all that. You know, if you want, you can set you can put shadows there. We have shadows enabled, but we don't have, like, we're not using shadows right now, but we could set the shadows. Are we casting shadows? I think we are. I thought we weren't casting shadows. Are we casting shadows? No, we are not. Because the objects themselves are not set to cast shadows yet. We can set them, but yeah, I mean, yeah, we don't need shadows for this game. I mean, it's ridiculous to put shadows here, I guess. We could, definitely could. I would use, honestly, if we want to keep it like very smooth, super performant, like massively performant, instead of real-time shadows, I would use something like a fake shadow on the bottom, like a round fake shadow on the bottom. That's probably what I would use. But yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. That's up to you, really. Yeah, you can't really bake the shadows of the vehicles like on the ground and all that, right? But yeah. I like using soft, low resolution shadows. So let me give you an example. Let's set the shadows. Let's set the shadows. Okay, so let's do it, because why not? I know we're deviating a little bit of the things we're doing, and maybe, you know, I don't know. Let's do it anyway. There's 2 people here. So who the fuck cares? For the 2 of you here, let's do this. Unless you want to see something else, let me know. But this is a trick that I like using. Yeah, since you're here, you get to see the trick. Other people who are not here, they don't get to see the trick. Pull them. Okay, so we come here to the prefabs. We have our obstacles, and yeah, we need to do it in all of them. So we'll do this, and we'll say receive shadow. Save and exit. Come here, we say receive shadow in the options. Save and exit. We come here, we say, oh no, double click, save, receive shadow. Oh, and cast shadow as well. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, we have to cast shadows as well, right? Receive shadows, cast shadows, all that, right? So receive shadow, cast shadow. See shadow, cast shadow, and receive shadow, cast shadow. Yeah, there you go. And our vehicle, receive shadow, cast shadow. Save and exit, and this one as well. So you can set that when you're building them, right? If you're planning on using shadows, you can set that directly already. And yeah, that should work for you. And we have the sunlight there, right? So you see the sunlight, sunlight there because the sun is like very much behind you, right? So you see the stretched out shadows of the vehicles. What I would do, since I want to have I think I like having the sun over there. We could move this. We could move the sunlight. Let's see, skybox. You have the skybox here, and we can move the sun. So we can, yeah, we can move the sun a little bit, like put on 3 there maybe, and have shadows that are less there are more there. Yeah, I guess that's good for shadows. But you see how they kind of stop here? You see that, right? Shadows stop there. And yeah, it's 2 on the top maybe, you know. So you could use another sun, right? You could put another sun there. So another light if you don't want to have the light where this one is. So let's say we want to just keep it where it is, but we don't. So I just reloaded the scene where the sun was because I don't remember where it was. So I just say do not cast shadows with this one. Let's add another one, right? Because we have the hemisphere light. I like the hemisphere light more than I like the sunlight. And yeah, let's leave this one just to send the light from the back, and with the nice intensity, that's okay. But no shadows for that one. What we'll do is we'll use another one. We'll use directional light, and this directional light will come like more from above. This will be our shadow light. We'll call this our shadow light. Shadow light, right? It won't have that much intensity, maybe something like 1, okay? And this one will cast shadows, okay? So we'll cast shadows from this one. And we can cast the shadows in any direction we want, right? With this. So say we want to cast the shadows like this, right? So we can increase the intensity of these as much as we want the shadows to be, you know, seen. So the more we increase the intensity here, we reduce the intensity of the hemisphere light or the lights. So say, because we put this at 5, for instance, right? You'll see the shadows more. But you see how it's hard to see the shadows because the other lights are like, are kind of turning them off. So we'll see 3 here. And now you can see the shadows a little more, but it's hard to see, right? Still hard to see. We need to make the shadow. Yeah, we need to make this way bigger. Let's make this 100. I think 100, 100, 100, and 100. So it's all in the same direction. 256, 256. I think it's best here. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah. 500.05. Yeah, that's more than enough. Yeah, I think. And you can see the shadow there, but it's very. You can see how the shadow is very, very low there. Let's turn off all the lights, but that one, just so we can see only the shadows. Well, we have to get our sunlight, probably our light, to have a bit more of a intensity. So you can see how the shadow is there, but it has very low. very low resolution. Probably should 512 is fine, maybe. Maybe it was too little there. Yeah. Let's see. Can we make the let's see. One no, it's fine. That what doesn't this change? It's not changing at all because sometimes it depends. Yeah, I don't think this works. All right. Yeah. No. That was a problem. Yeah. This is a bug in this in the current version that the selection with a bug with the selection. I forgot about that one. So you wouldn't see. Yeah, you wouldn't see anything. There you go. That was a problem. There you go. So if we set this at 0, for instance, right, it will make the shadows more blocky. From 0.5, it'll make them a bit like that, right? Just a tiny bit of shadow there. We can set it to something like 0.2. You see that? So the shadows are a bit less. And we can do... That's too much. 0.5. Oh no, that's too much. 0.2. There you go. Whoa. No. It didn't like it. It definitely didn't like it. I really don't know why it's not working. Okay. Let's do 0.1. There you go. I forgot about that. Let's do 9. No. 1, 2. No. Let's do that at 1. Let's put the radius 5. 3. There you go. 3. I think 3, 4. I don't like that the shadow kind of comes and goes like that. It's probably because of the 512. The 512. Yeah, I don't want the shadow to kind of disappear like that. I don't really like that. 0.5, though I think it's good. Yeah. Maybe 0.1, 0.8. But the bias we put at 0.2. See there. It's okay. I'm not super happy with that. We're optimizing things, right? We're optimizing looks, which is ridiculous right now. We don't still have the game, but hey, let's do it anyway. Who the fuck cares? Who's stopping us? There's nobody here anyway, but you and I. So let's do this. Why is the bias doing that? I don't know. Something I'm not understanding there. Okay. I'm okay with this. So it would be 0.6, 0.8, 0.5. Okay, with 512. All right. 0.8, 0.8, so it was... Oh, I forgot. 0.5, 0.6. I think it was this. And Let's try it again with 25 like that. 512. Yeah, let's do 512. Yeah. I'm okay with this. 120. I think 100 was okay. 100 was okay. Should we try with less? Let's see if we get enough shadows with less. Yeah, it's enough. I think 8 is more than enough. I think 80 is more than enough. It's okay. Let's do yeah, 0.3. Why did these ones lose their shadow? It's because of these. No, it can't be that, eh? No, because they're in the same, more or less in the same area. So that's strange, you know. Yeah, it's a strange one. Uh-huh. I don't know what that is. So we can do 0.5 there or 1. It's the same, right? I mean, this will just make... oh, no, this is another light. This is another... Again, same thing. Same thing has happened before. I forget about that bug. Let's do 80. See what the problem is with the 80 there. It's fine. It's fine. So 80, 0.5 there, 0.5 here, 0.5 here. I like 0.5, 0.5, 0.3. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use that. So 0.3, 0.5. Let's do that. 256. It's okay. Yeah, 0.3, 0.5, 256. 0.3, 0.5. 256, that's okay. We have this 0.8 here. Let's just close that. See, they lose their shadow sometimes. It's like one in the middle there loses a shadow. See, like this one loses a shadow. Oh, 0.5. I keep doing the same stupid thing. Oh, I forgot about the 80 thing. Oh. No, it's not the radius. It's not the radius affecting it. Let's do... Oh, 500 is more than okay. 200 should be more than okay. Near is fine there. Yeah. I don't know why this isn't doing it though. Because this lose their shadow completely. I don't know why that happens. Is that's the weird part. That's the part that looks strange. I really don't like at all. Bias. Dumbbell Ren saying, by the way, Dumbbell Ren's in the house. Thank you for being there, Dumbbell Ren. We're very lonely here, so hey, thanks for being there, mate. Add drifting and car rotation and movement so it would feel more alive racing. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 100%. We should add at least like wheel movement and moving around. 100%. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, we should definitely add that. Like some animations to the movement. At least something to make it more attractive. 100%. Let's see. Why is the... Yeah, shadows have left the room. But why are these shadows gone? That's the part that I'm like, why? That's the part I don't understand. They shouldn't have gone. At least not completely. It's weird. It's weird, isn't it? But yeah, let's Yeah, let's keep it there. Let's move this to 2, something like that. Yeah, let's put it at 2. I'm fine with 2. That's okay. We just want something in the bottom there showing up. Still weird. Still weird. Oh, look at that. It's probably the mapping. Probably the mapping. It's weird anyway. Because these ones lose their shadows with this mapping. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Why would they lose their shadow, their map, their thing like that just for the mapping? I don't believe it. 512, 512 in a smaller area, and we do radius. 5 is fine. Maybe 3. And this should bias 3 as well. Yeah, just to test it out. Just to test it out, okay? Let's move the shadow a little bit. This side, like this. It's titillating. That's so weird. That's so weird. Oh my god. Alright, we have to re-choose this. That is so weird. Let's do -1 for this one. When put a negative number, it's suddenly, whoa. That's so much fun. That's so funny. That's so funny. Because you put like, let's see, -2. It still does it. You see that? Does nothing there. Well, we'll put 0 and then you put 1. Oh, what's happening? Bias there. Was always ready to die, and no, now it's suddenly, hey, no, we're okay with you. We're okay with you. We're fine. We're friends. Friends again with bias. Okay. And the normal bias. I don't know about you, normal bias, but I thought we were friends. Zero 0.5. 0.3. Yeah, the 1 is the one that is like, eh. It's still working so weird. Like, 2. This is weird. Fuck me. Ah, it's weird. Yeah, that is weird. And it looks ugly. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. It's probably my thought is that it's probably because of the rendering that it's too low, you know. But I don't know. I don't know. It's still doing this weird thing. Why is it doing this weird thing? It's never done that to me before. Is it because of the other lights? Let's remove this one and leave only this one, because this one we could use just fine. I mean, this one was working just fine, just okay. And yeah, let's use this one. Let's see. Oh, what do we do? What do we change that? Oh, the sun, the sun. Yeah, let's remove this. It's at 0. Wow, I'm an idiot. Okay. Yeah, let's put a 5. And yeah, for some reason that was working so weird. I don't know why. But hey, let's put it up here. Set it up here. And there you go. We can cast shadows. And we'll make this 80, 80, 80, 80. 512 is fine. Radius 1 is fine. Yeah, those don't have shadows there. But it's working so much better than the other one already. So it's probably got to do with using multiple directional lights. Something weird there. Yeah, let's just die there. And oh, we didn't change the this one. 80, 80, 80, 80. I thought I changed that. Okay. What if it were 50? Yeah. 50 is totally fine. Yes, we could totally use 50. We could absolutely use 50 here. Yeah, 100%. All right, I like that. And what do we do now? Well, we have shadows there on the bottom. And they look okay. So what we'll do is... so it's 0, 2, 1. We're using 50, 50, 50 for everything. And then, yeah, let's use 200 for these. And yeah, 512. I can't copy the thing, right? I can't copy the things. So yeah, let's do 50, 50, 50, 50, 512, 500. Let's use 200 here. Had what we're using here for 05, I think it was. I don't know, it's 02, I think it is here. I don't remember. Let's try it. Let's just try it. Yeah, okay. See, that already looks so much better. It's weird. It's weird what we were experiencing. It's so weird. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why it looks so weird. Who knows? I think it was a problem with all the lights going in, like going around. Probably it was the 3 lights fighting or something. I don't know. It's the first time I had seen that. So probably related to that. Let's try this out with some of these. Yeah, I like that. Okay. 06 maybe. Yeah. 06. Yeah. Okay. So now we have that light. that is already giving us like a little nice shadow. And we have this one that is at nothing. So we set this at 3. And suddenly we have more lighting there. But we should make the sunlight way less, something like 2. Let's see, something like yeah, something like we'll make this one 2 maybe as well. 3 and 3 this one. Let's see. 2, maybe 2 or 1. And this one we make 3. No, this one 2 was fine. Yeah, we don't want something way too on your face, you know, like oh no, this one, oh, we left it at 2. Okay, no, yeah. We want something like 2 or 1, like something like that. And maybe this one at 3. Yeah, you chose the wrong one. Yeah, I like this. I think this is good. Yeah, I think that's good. I like it. I think it looks fine. Looks interesting. Has a little shadow in the bottom there. It's not too on your face. It's not too like it looks like cars are on the ground, which I like. Gives it a nice grainy look as well, like the resolution. So it looks way better now. Way better. I would just stop these cars now when we die. That's something we should do. We disabled the skybox as well, which should help a little bit with performance as well. Not too much, but it will definitely help with performance. Skybox is not very performant. The best skybox you can add is some WebP images. On the you can choose your skybox. You can use your skybox here. You can set it to be a procedural, or you can set a cube map. So I recommend using a cube map with some images. That's the best way. But if you just want to test things around, or you want to make something else, actually, you can use the procedural thing. I recommend doing that. But yeah, it's not the best. It's just there to help you out, to build things around. But the best, most performant skybox you can have is just a cube map. But with WebP images, right? WebP. Always use WebP. I mean, the difference is ridiculous. Like a PNG is the quality compared to a WebP is the same. I mean, it's absolutely the same, and WebP will just be a fraction of the weight, a fraction of the size. So I recommend just going with a WebP always. Okay. Let's make the game stop when we die there. So how do we make these guys stop? We need to make them all stop. By all means stop. So something we're doing here with all our obstacles, we're setting their the modifier. We are setting it to where's the booster? Here, right? We're using this booster here. And we're multiplying the speed here. Okay. But something we could do is actually do this in the object itself and apply it to the speed of the object, maybe. Well, no, not to the speed, because that will that will create problems, I think. But if we die, yeah, we could just do vehicle size speed 0 as well. Maybe here when we set because when we die here, stop moving, right? So what does stop moving do? Side speed is set to 0 as well. Oh, from the okay, so what we do is we come here to all vehicles, player controller, sorry, obstacles dot for each obstacle ops, and we do ops dot side. What does it think it is? Obstacle. Oh, because it's an obstacle, it's not a vehicle. Right. So, do we know what a vehicle is here? No, we don't know what a vehicle is in this side. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, but we are doing spaghetti here, aren't we? Oh no, it's fine. Oh no, yeah. So, maybe we can have something here that says, because here we set the speed to 0. Can we have like a side speed be there, maybe? And be part of all the obstacles? Because we may want to have something that moves to the side. And that's it. We can decide later on what we want to do with that. But I think that's good. So we just do ops. That's side speed equals 0. And we say that all obstacles should stop. So obstacle speed equals 0. So everything stops. Just not just tile speed, but everything. Right, so we make sure everything stops. There you go. We die, everything stops. There you go. Okay. Then we can do what else can we do? What else can we do? Now we do the vehicle controller thing. Now we do down barrel rents idea. Oh, let me show you something I did. Okay, so I fixed the touch thing. But I wanted to show you, in case you hadn't seen it, for those who don't know it, this is how you define an axis, right? For instance, this is a move axis. If we comment this, right, you'll see that you have here in the input manager, you'll find your move axis, right? And it's here defined like this, right? The keyboard, the gamepad, and the touch like this, right? So you have the area, you have in the case of touch, you have the area at the left, and then the normalize, which tells you the distance in pixels that you have for it works like a joystick on the left side of your screen. So it tells you what the distance is. So if you set it a bigger distance, right, bigger distance in pixels, it will take longer for you moving your finger to the side to get to from 0 to 1, right? So what we can do is so you can set it to be like unequal, right? To have a different radius to one side and to the other. So you can have like one that is like an egg shaped to either side. So what you can do as well is you can set the multiplier for this. So what I've done is I've shown you here like how that is defined, right? So when you define this, you can say, okay, move the keyboard, for instance, right? The key W, key S, key A, and key D. These are the HTML key codes, right? These are the regular HTML5 key codes you can find everywhere on the web. You can use there are monitors out there. You can see what the key, codes are for every key. Like you have enter is enter. You have escape, which is it's called escape. and then every key like this is key W, key S, key A, key D. And this is how you define it. You see you have the gamepad, you have 0, 1. You can set a multiplier as well for the gamepad. This is the 0 is the axis, like the x-axis of your left joystick in general, like with most gamepads. So it's set to 0. So most gamepads is going to be like in most gamepads is going to be this one, right, to the sides, right? So to the sides. And then 1 is going to be this one, up and down. You can use there are multiple ones online where you can just see which button is each one of these. And so this is how you define like the multi-platform things, right? So you say move represents all these, right? So yeah, you can set your multiplier there. And also you have a multiplier here, which is for your touch. Right, so you can say, okay, my the touch I want it to be 0.2 and 0.2 on this side. This I noticed that it made it look 0.2, 0.2, made the touch quite good on this resolution. Right, so I was just playing now, and it felt really good. So you can see now you have the multiplier here as well in the touch. You see how that changed? It shows you that. Sorry. So let me show you on screen here. Yeah, there you go there. Oh no, it's the other side. I'm looking at the screen and I'm doing it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm from this side. Ah, I died. Yeah, but you can see it there. There you go. Oh. Ah. So hard being on the on the other side here, but yeah, you can see what I'm telling you about, right? It works only on the left side, so you could draw a oh, it looks really good on the phone, mate. Looks really good on the phone. Yeah. I love how it looks on the phone. Yeah, we need to publish this. We need to publish this. It's really good. Oh no. Let's open this up again. Yeah. There you go. Okay. What I want to do now, probably before we do the all fancy things, because we could do the rotation and all that, and but should we probably first do the point system, and yeah, because we should make the game winnable and all that, right? So maybe set the UI and all that. I know how much time we have. Yeah, I've absolutely went on a side quest here to make it look good instead of actually making the game. But hey, it looks good now. It looks good. Now it looks way more decent than it was looking before. So I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this side quest. Looks nice. I'm happy. On the phone, it looks way better even. So that's great. I think it will look good even in a browser. So yeah, it's great. So let's and it will look smooth on any browser, even with the real-time shadows and everything. So I'm happy. I'm super happy. Now, what else? Yeah, I don't know if we can do the point system now. Should we do the point system now? Like the do we have time enough? We could just do the rotation, like wheel rotation, like just showing the car moving, like tilting a little bit. Maybe we can do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. What we want is for the car to, every time we move to the side, we want the car to tilt on one end and to tilt on to the other side, right? So we want it to tilt, to rotate the car itself to the side where we're moving, right? And probably want to move the wheels towards that side as well. So we should, yeah, we should move the car, like the wheels a tiny bit and the car, but let's start with the wheels. Let's start with the wheels. So we could set the wheels here, right? To be like, we could set the wheels here for us to move. Object 3D. No, let's do this, okay? We should separate this. We should separate this. Let's do it here. Let's do it here. We'll separate it later. Okay, we'll separate it later. Because we should do this into a second component that does this part. But let's just do it here for now, and we'll separate it later so that we can see what we can leave here and what we can take out somewhere else. But for now, let's use it here, and let's say that nah, I'm unhappy with this. I'm unhappy with this. Let's do it somewhere else. Let's do it somewhere else. Okay, yeah. Sorry for my indecision, but this is a crucial situation, crucial decision. Vehicle controller. Let's call it, okay? Controller. Yeah, let's call it that, because this is specific to our game here, right? This is not for this scroller controller, right? That's why I didn't want to do it there, because this is for the vehicle. This is not for the scroller or anything like that. So we can have the scroller controller, but it's generic, and then we have this that is actually for our vehicle. So let's bring our vehicle here, okay? Let's come here, and yeah, you can see that all of our render, the whole renderer has gone at the it's using this resolution, so you see everything more grainy looking, right? Because it's using 800 resolution, so it's very grainy. It looks nice. I don't know why. I find it nice. Am I old? Am I too old now? I mean, I'm 33, mate. Come on. Yeah, but let's come here and let's bring our vehicle controller here, and we'll use most of the same stuff as we have here, because that honestly, that's all we really need. We don't need much more than what we have here. All we're going to do is we're going to come here and we're going to set the wheels here. Props, front, we're going to use object 3D, and we have a right wheel, and yeah, no, not this. We want to come here and say import all as 3 from 3. Yeah, and we'll do right wheel is object. Well, it actually is front right wheel, right? And so we'll do yeah, this is 3 object 3D, and then we do re props object 3D again, and it's front left wheel, because we may want to use all the wheels and do rotation, all that. Honestly, it won't be noticeable because the wheels have no texture in them or anything. So, and they're far away, so you don't really notice that the wheels are not moving. The wheels are static, so you don't notice that from here. So it doesn't make any sense to do that here. But if you had like rotate, like you could rotate the wheels, just simply rotate them to if you have texture in them. But yeah, I have any texture here, so it doesn't make any sense. Let's just not rotate things for the sake of rotating things, right? And you could just use the same thing we use here, right? It's just using the movement from the input axis, and I'm too lazy to type it, so I'm just copy pasting it. So we have the movement input, right? And we know we're moving to the sides here, right? So the movement input has an X to it, right? So like in this case here, we're using the -x to translate on the side to the sides, right? In this case, what we want is to use the x to rotate the vehicle, to rotate the wheels, and we're just simply going to tilt them a little bit, right? We don't want any precision here, right? So we're gonna do it very very slowly. Like we're gonna do it. We're gonna have a smooth rotation, but it's going to be how you call it? It's going to be fake. It's going to be fake, like very, very fake. Okay, we're not going to calculate things and see how it's going to be fake. It's going to be very, very fake. It's just we just wanted to make it to look good. That's all we want. So if it looks good, we're fine. We're gonna fake it, very, very fake. So we do FRW. So this is our front right wheel. I don't like. Why did I do it? Why do we do this thing sometimes? It shouldn't be all caps. Why is it all caps? No. Stop there. Stop right there. Stop right there. FLW. There you go. Stop. And we'll do rotate Y. No. Sorry, we'll do quaternion. Rotate towards. We could do rotate towards and rotate it smoothly with a step. I'm not the best at quaternions, you can tell. But we could do yeah, we could set it to the rotation we want, right? So we could rotate it as much as we want. Like say we can set the rotation as something. And then slowly rotate it to it. So we could add ghosts. It's kind of heavy to have ghosts for all the wheels. Like, but we're just gonna add the ghosts. Fuck it. Because it's the easiest way. Okay, so we're gonna do FRW ghost equals new 3.object3d. Sorry, there. We're gonna have the same for the left one. Okay. I prefer doing it this way because I know exactly what's going on and I have to remember the stupid quaternion math. So we do FRW ghost rotate. We do rotate X. And we do movement input. Right, so the amount of the movement input by or we could simply say, yeah, movement should it be this way because it's gonna keep rotating. No, rotate X, no, rotate Y. Yeah, but not this, not like this. Because it's the amount we move it by speed. Yeah, say if we put number 10 there, right? If we say we want to rotate 10 on this side, yeah, it's just gonna be a mess. So yeah, I don't like that. We need a limit, but we can't really set the limit there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. No, I know there's a better way of doing this. I just need to be wise enough to use that to do that. To do it. Wait. What's the best way of doing this? Like the easiest way of doing this? Like the easiest way to achieve this without going crazy. Oh fuck! The time's passing, and I'm messing with this shit, and I'm alone here. I'm totally alone here, which is amazing. Okay, let's start by rotating our vehicle. I think the best way is to do vehicle ghost equals new 3 object 3D, and we'll do the ghost. We'll move the ghost first. We'll move the vehicle. How did I do this last time? Oh, because the last time I moved it with the mouse, right? So I move things to point to the mouse, and then I rotate to, yeah, I smoothly rotate towards that. Okay, so that's the thing we need to do. We have a guide position, right? Like a guide place where we want to be at, and we move towards that guide. We rotate towards that guide, and then we smoothly rotate the vehicle, like we snap rotate towards that guide, and then we smoothly rotate towards our ghost, like to the position of our ghost. So that's how we did it last time. We did that, in fact, in the tower defense. Yeah, but I always do these things and then I forget how to do them. It's like, oh, what did I do last time? And it's like, I always have to go back with the for the quaternion math and all that. Vehicle ghost. But we can't just rotate it on the y-axis. Because we need a limit for it. Let's just rotate the y. Just rotate the y. Y rotation is going to be movement input by what's it called? Let's say 10, something like that. Okay. Now movement input dot x, yeah, something like that. And so we will kind of snap there. In fact, we'll do it with the object 3D. Okay, not with the ghosts, so that just so we see the rotation. Okay, just want to see the rotation. Oh no. Oh, sorry about that. Just left the vehicle there. And yeah, we need to add the controller, otherwise it's not going to do anything, is it? So yeah, we need to add this, and yeah, we'll add the wheels as well, just so that we have them already. In fact, we're not using them yet, but we'll need them. So okay, wheel front left wheel, and front right wheel. There you go. So there it is. Now we save this prefab here. There it is. Yeah. Let's remove. Yeah, not that. Not that way. Not like that. So it's not like that. Yeah, no. It's that was not the intention. I thought it was yeah, because it's 0. Oh, is it rotated totally on the other side? 30 and minus 30, something like that. I don't know. That's just stupid. Ah, come on. Ah, come on. That's a lot. That's so. Yeah. Also, it should be. minus, because it should be the opposite. Yeah. Let's do 5. That's too much already. Yeah. Oh no, wait. Yeah. I'm an idiot. 3.math utils. Dectirad, yeah. Dectirad, let's do 10. Let's do 10 degrees. There you go. There it is. It was I always forget it's in radians. Stupid radians. There it is. Okay, you see that there right now, eh? Okay, there it is. So it kind of looks like it's moving. You see? See, you could leave it like that and not move the wheels at all. It just rotates. The vehicle kind of rotates, and it looks nice and fancy. And it doesn't look bad, but it kind of snaps. You see how it snaps? It's okay. I mean, it's not bad, but it snaps. So you can move the well, do we need the ghost? Do we need the ghost? Just do we call it you do math.lerp math utils.lerp. You could do from this object 3D rotation Y to this no, sorry, I'm an idiot. I did the other way around. So we can speed equals this, right? And this would be and this would be it, right? This would be this speed and 0.5. There you go. So you hit play here. So it's smoother, you see, right? It's way smoother. Like, yeah, that's okay, I guess. In general, I don't like touching rotation. I like using the quaternions because I find that the math in general is more precise. But for more complicated things, but for this, it's fine. In general, like the problem with the rotation, touching rotation directly in some things is that you can get how's it called? The gimbal locks. But we're not doing 360 rotations or anything here, so who cares? Who the fuck cares? Really. Yeah. So unless you're doing like things that need, be gimbal lock safe and all that, you're fine. This is good for this. This is okay. In general, I would say I would use this for almost everything. I should be using this more often. And not trying to complicate myself with, if it's with quaternions, if it's not necessary. Oh, yeah, it killed me. Look at that. And it's also looking quite good, isn't it? Like the on the graphics side, it's looking good. Whoa. I was faster. I had to be fast. Oh. Whoa. Oh, almost made it. Amazing, this is Dan Balren. Yeah, thanks for the idea, man. Thanks for the idea. Yeah, definitely great addition. It makes it look way better, right? And it looks smooth, looks nice. And what we can do now is I need to leave. I need to go. But hey, let's do this final thing. I don't think we'll move the wheels at all. I don't think we need to move the wheels. I don't think we need to do any of these. We don't need the ghosts. We don't need anything. We added all this just for nothing. So what we'll do is we'll remove all this, but this. You can see how lazy I am there, right? We'll just leave these and say rotation. Amount, or yeah, and we'll say this. We'll say, what's the amount that we put here? 10. Okay, so we'll say 10 there. This dot rotation, rotation degrees, like yeah. Let's put rotation degrees. So that we know it's in degrees, and then we'll say re.props.num. We'll say smoothness. We'll say, in fact, we need to multiply this. Yeah, this is not been multiplied by I don't know how safe is this. This is just moving directly, and this is I don't know how safe this is. I don't know how frame safe this is. I don't think it is. We'll need to see. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out. No. What did I do here? No. Smoothness. Yeah, I was thinking of a runtime delta time. You see, my brain was doing runtime delta time, and I was like, this is gonna go bad. If we go like many more frames, it's gonna be like not smooth at all. What's gonna happen there? Maybe out to NPC cars too. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Yeah. Probably do that. Problem is that obviously we don't have the input. So how can we add this to the vehicle, to the NPC vehicles? Because to add this to the NPC vehicles, we would need to well, which is no. Actually, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Actually, we just need the -1 and the 1, right? So yeah, it's just stupid easy. It's stupid easy. I mean, yeah, it's just ridiculous easy. I mean, come on, it should be so fast, so easy to do, like so fácil. Let's do this, okay? Let's do this now. I have to leave, but I'm staying because I think we can do this easy, fast, okay? So this is the amount of movement to the side and all that, right? So instead of this, we'll do what's the name? Rod speed, we'll call this. And we'll say this is what the lane move there, okay? I think the same one is fine. I think we don't need to make it minus lane move there. Oh, we have an imported THREE.JS from here. Import. By the way, thanks for being there still, mate. Bambaran. I appreciate you being there. There's nobody else left. I think I don't know who else is left here, honestly. Like, okay, road speed. Let's add it here. I have to leave, but I can't. So, rod smoothness, rotation degrees. So we'll say, yeah, we need rotation degrees and smoothness. So say re.props.num. We'll say rotation degrees equals 0, and re equals well, it was equals 10. Say props num, say rod smoothness equals 0.5. It was right, yeah. So yeah, I think it will work out of the box. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of snappy though. It still does it though. You see, we need to stop. We need to stop them all from moving like that. Oh no, it stopped. It stopped. We haven't stopped though. It's kind of too fast. You see how it goes way too fast. Let's try and change it for all them. Let's see. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Save and exit. Yeah. It looks like it's not moving. Three. So let's see. Save. Come on. None of them are moving now. They all decided we won't move today. There you go. There you did. Yeah, it looks fine. It looks nice, doesn't it? There you go. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Yeah. We need to stop them from doing it though when they die. So yeah, something we'll need to figure out. But hey, for now, we're happy. Yeah, we're happy with this. I think we are. I think we're in a good position here. It's a start. It's a start. It's a start. So yeah. What can I say? We have a nice game. Nice looking game. What do we need? What extra things? What other things do we need? We have materials. It's super smooth now because it has, we've optimized all of the textures, all of the materials. We've made it we've made it perfect. I think we've also added the this rotation movement that is fantastic. Yeah, I think we have everything we need. What other things should we do next time is make it a game. Turn it into an actual game, actually scoring and all that, right? We should probably add some sounds as well because this is soundless right now. We should have music and yeah, it looks good now, eh? It looks nice. Yeah, looks fine. All right, thanks so much. Thanks so much for joining me. This is so much fun to do. It was fun. I haven't been looking at how many people are there, but just the fact that Dan Barren was here for a while. Dan Barren there. Okay, I see Dan Barren message here. Just score how much meters played, player raised, increment each some millisecond. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, having like more of the like some playability, right? Some stuff about that gives us score, that gives us the distance. There's something, with the distance, maybe increasing the speed. I don't know if we should increase the speed. I think we should cap the speed at some point. Like maybe start slower and then kind of going faster. as you go. That could be it as well. We could set up like a game mode where you reach destination, like where you you have to reach a destination in X amount of seconds or something like that. That could be that too. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe you have gas tanks. Oh, we need the consumables and all that as well. So probably having that. We can make like the very first game we do with this, like the very first version. I think it should just be a very simple score to how many meters you've run with this, and we publish that. So next live stream, we add the score, we add the UI, and we publish it, and we see how it goes, right? And then we start adding other things, like we add the consumables and maybe add another game mode, and then we turn that into a space shooter. Right, so we do the same thing. We grab the same thing. We turn it into a space shooter. We add all the mechanics, all the things. But next live stream we publish this. No excuses. We just do. We will do. What do we do next live stream? Yeah, we UI. We add the UI. We add the score system and all that. How you win. How you start. All these things. How you die, and that's it. It's just you just play against yourself, and then we start adding things. Like, so we publish that, and then we start. Okay, let's do a best score, like a leaderboard, because for a leaderboard you need some kind of server or something, right? So we will need to set that up. I don't want to overcomplicate it too much. So maybe for the beginning, just setting up the game modes. Then we can start adding things, and you need also like set usernames, and that's kind of so we need to be careful with that. Yeah, I could probably do that for when I add the system with the services for that. I'm actually working on that, so when I finally finish with the services, like the game services, we can use that system the first time here and have like a leaderboard for everyone playing. That would be fantastic. All right. That was it. Thank you so much for joining. Join me again on Thursday. I don't know how. I don't know how long will the Thursday one be, but it won't be that long. But yeah, thanks for joining. See you next time. Bye bye.